I paid 3 different financial advisors to answer the exact same question about my money. Same numbers, same situation, word for word, identical question. Advisor 1 told me I was doing it completely wrong. Advisor 2 told me I was already ahead of 90% of people my age. And Advisor 3 told me both of them were missing the real problem entirely. 3 professionals, 1 question, 3 totally different answers. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly what each one said, where they contradicted each other, and which one I actually think was right. Because by the end of this, you'll know exactly what to listen for the next time someone gives you financial advice. Here's why I even did this. I kept seeing conflicting advice everywhere. One video tells you to pay off debt before investing, the next tells you to invest while you have debt. One person says renting is throwing money away, the next says buying a house young was their biggest financial mistake. I got tired of guessing who to trust, so I decided to actually test it. I wrote down one specific question about my own finances, gave the exact same numbers to 3 real advisors, and recorded what each of them said. No editing their answers, no cherry picking. You're about to hear it exactly how it happened. Advisor number 1 was very direct. His answer: pay off the debt first. Every extra dollar, no exceptions. His reasoning was simple: guaranteed return. He said paying down a loan is a guaranteed return equal to the interest rate, and no investment can promise you that. He told me that people who invest while carrying debt are usually doing it because it feels more exciting, not because the math actually favors it. He also said something that stuck with me. He said, debt is the only financial decision your future self doesn't get a vote on. It just sits there. Clean, confident, no hesitation. Advisor number 2 disagreed completely. Her answer: keep making minimum payments and invest the rest, starting immediately. Her reasoning was about time, not interest rates. She pulled up a chart and showed me that money invested in your 20s has decades to compound. And every year you delay investing to chase a debt payoff, you're not getting that year back. She actually pushed back on Advisor 1's whole philosophy. She said, guaranteed returns sounds smart on paper, but most people who wait to invest until they're debt-free never actually start, because life keeps giving them a reason to delay one more year. And then, advisor number 3 said something that completely changed the conversation. She said, honestly, the interest rate math is close enough that it barely matters for your situation. The real question is which one you'll actually stick to. She explained that most people don't fail financially because they picked the mathematically wrong strategy. They fail because they picked a strategy they couldn't emotionally sustain and quit halfway through. If watching my debt shrink is what keeps me motivated and consistent, that's the better answer for me, even if it's not the optimal one on a spreadsheet. And if seeing my investments grow is what keeps me engaged, that's the better answer instead. That reframed the entire question for me. It wasn't really about debt versus investing at all. So here's my honest breakdown. Mathematically, advisor 1 and 2 were both defensible. It really does depend on the interest rate and your specific numbers, and neither of them was lying to me. But advisor 3 was the only one who asked me a question back before giving an answer. What have you actually stuck with in the past? None of them asked that first. They jumped straight to the math. And I think that's the biggest lesson here. Good financial advice isn't just about which formula is technically correct. It's about which plan matches how you actually behave under stress, boredom, and life getting in the way. So what did I end up doing? I split it. I put 60% of the extra money toward the debt and 40% into investing. Not because a calculator told me that was optimal. Honestly, it's probably not the mathematically perfect split. I did it because paying down debt keeps me motivated in the short term, and investing something, even a little, keeps me from losing all that compounding time advisor 2 was talking about. It's not the correct answer by any one advisor's logic. It's the answer that actually works for how my brain deals with money. If you take one thing from this video, let it be this. The next time you get financial advice, from a video, a friend, a professional, anyone, ask yourself 2 questions. First, are they explaining their reasoning or just giving you a rule? And second, does this actually match how I behave with money, not just how I wish I behaved? Because the truth is, there usually isn't one universally right answer in personal finance. There's a mathematically optimal answer, and there's the answer you'll actually follow through on. And more often than people admit, those are two different things. I want to know what you'd have done. Debt first, invest first, or split it like I did? Drop it in the comments. I'm genuinely curious how everyone lands on this differently. If you liked seeing real advice tested like this, subscribe. I'm doing this again next month with a completely different question.